My mic decided it wanted to disconnect itself. But hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So, it is now day 5. I know, it's already day 5. I can't believe it. It feels like literally just yesterday we started this festival. But it's already day 5, which means there's only 3 days left. I'm already sad. But I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow. I've literally been saying it for like the past 2 days. But tomorrow is going to be Vampire Therapist. And I feel like you guys might get a kick out of it. You might start thinking about if you do any of those things yourself. But there's also Sunday and Monday to look forward to as well. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to close my door. So as I was saying, but even though I'm like absolutely excited for tomorrow, which is Saturday, doesn't that, wait, yeah, okay. I mathed right, because I'm like, wait, tomorrow's Saturday. I think it's 8 days, and I couldn't count for some reason. So anyway, that's like not to say that I'm not excited for the last 2 days. I took a peek at them. I was like, okay, these seem interesting actually. I think both of them are full games, so depending on how to say it, if I feel like they're like still streamable, so kind of like how we like started Psycho Sleuth and I've been streaming it every so often. So if I feel like it's like that where I can like stream it, I'll probably continue them on stream, because like as you guys know, like there have been like plenty of games that I played on stream and then just never did again. Sorry. I was looking at I was looking at this and I was like, okay, what the actual hell is actually going on here? Which I have no idea. I'll be honest, I have no idea. But back to what I was yapping about. So yeah, I will try and see if I can like continue to stream them. I do want to with Vampire Therapist, especially since like most of it is voiced, I would say, from the bit that I've done before. So it would give me like a really massive break from like reading like the usual. So I think I might. Yeah, I think I might. I know I haven't forgotten about... Sorry, I had a yawn. I haven't forgotten about Octopath Traveler. I'm just still trying to motivate myself to start it again. See, I think that's like one thing about me. It's like if I stop something, the chances of me picking it up again are kind of slim. Especially if like, well, especially if I already like completed the game. It's like, for example, I finished like Dramatical Murder. I was doing like I guess like a Let's Play on YouTube, and I finished one of the routes, and ever since I haven't really touched it again, mostly because I had already completed the route that I wanted to do of the person that I wanted. Like, compared to that person, the others, it's not like I'm absolutely like dying to like do their route and like win their affections and whatnot, compared to like I said, the one that I did do. So I think that's also a factor as well. And then it's like, I've noticed that I have like some games where it's like I'm near the end, like the end, like ending area, not exactly like right like before or whatever, but at least like somewhere near it, and then like I just stop playing because I think I get like interested in something else, and then I just completely forget about the thing that I was close to finishing, and then I just like don't. See, I've noticed that I've started to do that lately. I keep telling myself I need to go back and finish it, and then I just don't. So I think I need to like somehow like force myself or whatever to do it. So yeah, I have no idea what the point of my yapping was anymore. So why don't we continue with Psycho Sleuth? This one. Oh no, I missed yapping. Oh. Popping? Hmm? Okay, yeah, something's not right here. What just happened? I will tell you what I talked about, but gotta give me like a second. Okay, so I'm not crazy. The audio is overlapping itself. Okay, there we go. So to tell you what I was yapping about, so basically I started off with, it was day 5 of the Choose Wisely Festival, and then I'm very excited to do Vampire Therapist with you guys tomorrow, and then also talked a little bit about Psycho Sleuth and how I already started it. Oh yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. I completely forgot. I forgot. So basically, disclaimer for you people who are new to this stream, but I've already started Psycho Sleuth way before the Choose Wisely Festival. So I'll not be starting at the beginning because it doesn't make sense to do that. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what I yapped about tomorrow and how there's like 3 more days left, and that I'm excited and hoping that the 2 games on Sunday and Monday can turn into weekly stream games. And then I just went off on a tangent about stuff. I can't even tell you what it was about anymore. But I do remember that I finished off with how I've noticed that I get close to like the ending area of the game and then I just stop, mostly because I get interested in another game and I keep telling myself, oh, I'll come back to it, and then I don't. And then there are times where it's also like I finish a route and then I just don't come back because it's like eh. Eh. And I use like Dramatical Murder as like an example because I did want to do Noise's route in Dramatical Murder, the Bicon, but yeah, I don't know, I just did it. I just didn't get around to it. And every time like I scroll like looking for something, I just see like all these games looking back at me like, so when are you gonna play me? When are you gonna finish me? And I'm like, just give me like another year. So yeah, I'm trying to finish more games, but it be how it be. Anyway, let's get back to Psycho Sleuth. Oh, how is this possible? I completely forgot I need to read. But how did they do this? There's only one door to the infirmary, right? Weren't we all standing outside? How could the dismemberers slip into the infirmary without us noticing? No, there was clearly one window of opportunity. When could the dismemberer have entered the infirmary? I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot what happened before, but I think, cause right, there was a moment where the limb severance thing happened. And everybody was panicking. But they were like, oh, it only lasted for a short while this time. I also want to say like when the believer screamed. No. Limb severance? Because there's only one entrance. Oh, I'll say limb severance. I was right! But that only lasted 10 seconds. How could the dismemberer sever lower legs and leave a murder marking that fast? Even if they could do it quickly, how did they escape this room? This reminds me of the first round's murder. You mean the dismemberer is hiding in this room? Let's search. What if we're the dismemberer? No, I'm kidding. Jesus, that's a lot of blood. It's 8 p.m. Nearly a full day has passed since we entered the Grand Cathedral. It's a standard medical sea angel, the kind you see in any hospital. Why can't I? Huh? There's no place here where anyone could have hidden. There's a wire saw next to the body. Judging from the blood and cut marks, that's what the killer used to saw for her lower legs. But why a wire saw? Next, the legs, and the sea angel symbol carved into each severed limb. Kyle, why did this happen? Even though she died from losing all 4 limbs, she's smiling. A look of pure satisfaction. As if being killed by the dismemberer was a blessing. Maybe. Huh? This door's locked. Same setup as the Chamber of Offering. But when we came in earlier, the door didn't stop us at all. So, where's the key to the infirmary now? Who? Who's Alice again? Oh, her. Okay. Like, whom's this Alice? I completely forgot. Alice, was it you? Did you do an oopsie? Alright, I guess I have to talk to her. Was it really the dismemberer who cut off her lower legs? But don't you sometimes prepare things ahead of time for the werewolf? Then was this bizarre murder part of your arrangement? No matter how I probed, she wouldn't give me a single useful answer. It's not like the Chamber of Purification. There's nowhere to hide a person. The incomprehensible situation leaves everyone silent. Staying here won't help, since it's breakfast time anyway. We head to the dining hall. Alright. I send Lena away and follow Iris. I still wonder if it's supposed to be like Iris. I really wonder. I'll stick with Iris though. To a corner where we won't be overheard. Wait. As a man, what kind of nonsense is he about to spout? I should speak first. I bow deeply to Iris. Thank you for your feelings, but I can't return them. Until my sister's happy, I can't accept anyone's confession. Please understand. This guy. You know what? I'm starting to side with Iris here. You deserve to be hated. You deserve it. Iris, who rarely shows emotion, suddenly bursts into delighted laughter. I apologize, but did you not smile so brightly? That smile chills me more than the proxy's purification. So, what did you actually want to discuss? Why? Right. How did the dismemberer vanish from the room? Became a spirit and disappeared. That's kind of crazy. Imagine. Hid in the room slipped out while we were distracted by the victim. Hid in the room blended with us when we entered. I feel like this one. That makes the most sense. If your theory's right, that means... I recall who was outside the infirmary, besides Lena and me. Eris, Celis, Hyper, Alien, Ace. The dismemberer is one of these 5. Can't rule out you having disturbing hobbies. That doesn't sound like a joke. That's probably not. She probably makes dolls of you just to like sever the limbs and stuff like that. No wonder you wanted to talk without Lena. This basically means suspecting the dismemberer is among them. My prime suspect of who's their dismemberer. I mean, it could be the old man. Prime suspect. It's my own sister. Imagine. Because Elian and Face have basically proven what their pathos sync is. And I don't think they ever said that people can have more than one pathos sync. Hyper... I don't know. Maybe he could be lying about his. But the only one that we don't know is Celis's. That's the only reason why I'm suspecting him, only because we don't know what his pathos sync is. Yeah, I think I'll go with Celis for now. Before discussing suspects, let's review the logic again. Even if blending with the crowd entering works, the first part's still unsolved. How could the dismemberer sever legs and write a new murder marking in just 10 seconds? The dismemberers cut many limbs. Maybe they're so practiced they can do it in 10 seconds? And blending with the crowd isn't guaranteed to work. Something's getting more and more wrong. What clue are we missing? This dangerous dismemberer is right here, but we can't find them. Could they really be not human? No, I think they're human enough. Unsolvable mystery weighs on everyone. Everyone eats breakfast with grim expressions. Time passes. A lot just happened. you know? Oh, okay. We're we're getting the leg view, okay. Rase? Race? I don't know, cause Race sounds kinda... Yeah, maybe it's like Rase. That might be better, Rase. Suddenly stands on the dining table. Her sudden action leaves everyone stunned. Lyle, that was 2 sentences, not 1. Let's not worry about that. Just don't care. Yeah, let's definitely not care when a confirmed... what are they called again? Serial killer is on the loose here. Sure, yeah, that makes total sense. Help! I don't understand what she's saying! Don't worry, neither do I. Rase, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. You're the last person who should say. Hyper, what are you thinking? Hyper? Oh my god, this guy. Yeah. It is, Elian. It is. Under Raze's semi-coercion, the 12th Miss Raze Happiness Festival officially begins. Lyle, why is this the 12th festival? What about the first 11? Don't overthink it. It's like those family recipes since 1892 joints that opened last year. You know what? I think I kind of would have preferred if you asked something lustful instead of this. You know what? Maybe I would have preferred the lustful request instead. Has no one ever called him a master detective? Can we punt him, please? What the hell is Detective Boss? It's not trying hard. Next time you steal someone's work, remember to call them wrong first. Why is she encouraging theft? Rose, you're not supposed to encourage it. Watching him cry in Rose's arms, no one knows whether to laugh or cry. You laugh, because it's absolutely fucking stupid. Thanks to Rose's efforts, the atmosphere gradually lightens. That's when I notice someone seems off. Alice's voice is barely audible. If not for my sharp perception, I'd have missed it. Alice watches Rose with pure envy. Alice's words confuse me. As a superstar, isn't she always adored? Why would she need the infirmary key? And why didn't she mention it to anyone? Rose stands on the table again, interrupting my thoughts. Sorry, had a burp. Let me check. Wait, where's Kotari? Everyone looks around, realizing Kotari's been absent from the start. I don't think she was here from the beginning. Our group marches through the cathedral searching for Kotari. We expected a long search, but quickly something feels wrong. Dada's nose twitches. The door's locked. Dada hurries away, clearly struggling to contain something. But from the smell, it's bad in there. I still hold on to one last hope. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding causing this smell. What kind of misunderstanding? Looking back, we'd already fallen completely into the dismemberer's trap. Oh shit. Investigate quickly before moving Kotari to the infirmary. If we don't solve the dismemberer's method, we'll all end up like this. She's still here! She's still here! We just watched as it all happened. Jeez. So much blood. The time is now 11. This is a sea angel assigned to the Chamber of Offering. No matter how much we pressed her, she remained completely silent. Fair enough. The lid of the alabaster box is placed here. There's blood splattered across the lid. What kind of movement could have left a pattern like this? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Damn. This room has only one entrance. Once the door closes, it locks automatically. The key is stored inside Aeris's mechanical dog. Aside from the main door, there's a small window that looks outside. But what if it was someone really small? Faye struggled, screaming at the window. She barely got an arm through. No way the rest of her was fitting. Are we really sure about that? Something about this just feels off. Yeah, you're right. Both her hands were cut off. There should be way more blood than this. So you're saying Kotari bleeds far less than a normal person? I remember the story. Place your most precious thing inside the alabaster box and the hierarch will appear to grant your wish. Since the alabaster has already been used, then the hierarch should appear before the one who made the offering, right? Which means, if we stay here by the alabaster box, we might actually see the hierarch in person. I mean, sure, I guess. First, the hands. And that missing hand symbol. Oh, I meant to read that. Whoever cut off Kotari's hands must have been the dismemberer. Oh, why is it? No, wait. No, can I? Why is it not working? There we go. Maybe they used the blade. Cut her hands off without touching her directly. Then how the hell did the dismemberer sever both hands without ever laying a finger on her? Ugh. It says 12, Chamber of Offering. Considering what the alabaster is used for, could this be the exact time and place the hierarch intends to appear? If that's true, then why force themselves to handle all this, just to arrange the limbs into a pattern? Can't find the weapon anywhere. The weapon must be the nano vibration blade. Find the blade and we might identify the dismemberer. I see. Make a wish on the alabaster box, and the hierarch appears to grant it. So we shouldn't remove the hands or move the box from this room. Whether or not the offering is sufficient, the hierarch will appear through this wishing system. If we can catch them, we might end the selection. Everyone holds their breath, watching Raze. She carefully lifts the alabaster box without touching Kotari. But in that instant, again, right? Now of all times. Alice is right. Even with eyes closed, the urge to amputate keeps attacking our minds. The severed limbs on the floor, they amplify it. The dismemberer planned this to catch us all at once. Hearing this, Raze slams the alabaster box shut and hurls it to the ground. Ellie. Aeris slaps both Hyper and Elian. The only person unaffected by limb severance is Aeris, who can't see. In a panic, Alice trips and falls. Of course she does. Dog Lyle immediately bites her collar, pulling her up. Following Aeris' lead, everyone rushes towards the door. But then... one step from the door, Face suddenly turns back. Face grips Kotari's wheelchair handles, but she's fallen under limb severance influence. Face raises her hands, about to smash them on the wheelchair's sharp edges. Raze rushes forward, grabbing her hands. Like dancing, Raze spins Face by her hands, using centrifugal force to launch her at Silas. With a spinning kick, Raze sends Kotari's wheelchair flying at Silas. Like a cannonball, Kotari and the chair rocket toward him. Despite complaining, Silas swiftly spreads his cape as a buffer, managing to stop the wheelchair without touching Kotari. Eyes closed, Raze charges forward and leaps high. Silas opens his arms, catching Raze midair. The impact sends them both to the ground. With Aeris and Dog Lyle's help, everyone escapes the Chamber of Offering. Closing the door! In that instant, I glance back at the Chamber of Offering. I don't know the Dismemberer's true goal, but this room holds the key to exposing them. I must remember every detail. After everyone escapes the room, limb severance finally lifts. Seriously, what's this member trying to do? Is everyone okay? Hyper peers through the small window, staring into the room for a while. Why are you checking this? Impossible. All the participants are here. You're saying Dada is the dismemberer? That's impossible. Raze and Face head to the infirmary together. Then we guard it more strictly. I have a plan. Need everyone's cooperation. If it works, we might catch both the dismemberer and the hierarch at once. But first, let's pair up and find Dada. Later, we found Dada fast asleep, deep in the dining hall. She'd completely forgotten why she felt unwell. With our key person found, we began implementing the plan to catch the hierarch and dismemberer. Why do I feel so big? I thought I shrunk myself. Dada, can you hear me? I've decided to stay inside the infirmary watching Kotari. True to the logic's construction, the infirmary has excellent soundproofing. Unless you're right against the door, you can barely hear Dada's voice. Right, if anything happens to Kotari on the bed, tell me immediately. My proposal is to create 2 locked rooms. Both the infirmary and the Chamber of Offering doors have auto-lock mechanisms. With proper key management, theoretically, no one can enter freely. Because both the dismemberer and the hierarch have reasons to approach Kotari. The dismemberer might come to sever Kotari's lower legs. The hierarch might appear to grant her wish. So, by sealing both rooms, we'll eventually catch them. The infirmary is sealed to protect Kotari. The Chamber of Offering might see the hierarch appear at 12. But the doors alone aren't enough. After all, the believer had her lower leg severed in the infirmary while we were right outside. So we need human guards. Both rooms have guards. Outside the Chamber of Offering, Silas and Aeris. Inside the infirmary, Dada. Actually, you're the only one who can do this job. You're the only one immune to Kotari's pathosync. Even if she loses control, you won't be affected. I'll add in a minute. Though Dada's alone inside, it should be safe for now. Outside the infirmary, it's me and... Because you have the infirmary key. No, what if the dismemberer targets me? As long as Lena's not in danger, it's fine. He said fuck everybody else's. Better not say that out loud though. Speaking of which, why do you have the infirmary key? Why do you need alone time? Of course it's my business. I'm your biggest fan. I want to know everything about you. No. The Chamber of Offering key is with Aeris. Oh. Alright, you know, I guess I'll take a break. It'll be fine. I'll be right back after the ads. sorry. I was watching something and I was so confused. Hold on. Let me read this. Okay, I'm good now. The infirmary key is with Alice. This arrangement should be foolproof. Keyword: should. Should does not mean it will. Does not mean it's certain. Which means something is going to go wrong. Don't worry too much. With these defenses, even the dismemberer shouldn't be able to get through all these barriers to attack Kotari. Already? I immediately grabbed the key from Alice and rushed into the infirmary. But I never imagined what waited for me. Something even more bizarre than the dismemberer appearing. She speaks! Kotari has awakened from her death delusion. Dada, go outside. Guard with Alice. We're switching places. Following my instructions, Dada immediately leaves the room. Alice closes the infirmary door. Now it's just Kotari and me. Kotari, I have questions. Have you met the Hierarch? Who cut off your hands? Most importantly, are you this round's werewolf? I'm a hero. I have the right to execute the werewolf. When Kotari, her pathos sink, her very existence is too dangerous. If she's the werewolf, I must act now. She suddenly says a name I've never heard. Nope, who's that? Bitch, I just met you today. How am I supposed to know how your mom? When did your mother pass? "10 years? How old are you?" Wait, you're way older than me. Since I got Kotari's delusion. Huh? Are you Kotari? She makes a self-deprecating joke. Despite having her hands severed and being trapped in death delusion, she laughs so cheerfully. How did you become like this? I'd search for any way to save you. Then I exhaust every possibility, as long as there was hope. Wait, you've met the Hierarch? What do they look like? How is that possible? This confirms the Hierarch must be a Pathos Sync user. But why Death Delusion to save you? Like cryo sleep. I don't know why I said cryo like that. Cryo sleep. But seeing you now, things obviously didn't go as planned. I have no parents. I've never known that feeling. But they must have really loved you? What? I? Don't tell me. A cruel possibility forms in my mind. Otari's father, while caring for her, accidentally triggered Death Delusion and then... Otari sighs softly. I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out. So wait. Oh, when she woke up, okay. Okay, I see. So she's talking about every time she woke up. So she's only woken up 7 times ever since she had the delusion thing.
この長い間、私はずっと夢を見続けていた。
I love how, like, he's completely still, but yet her hair moves.
夢の中ではまだ幼い少女のままで、父と母と幸せに暮らしている。けれど、目を覚ますたびに、そ それがただの夢だと思い知らされる。まるで世界に取り残されて死の世界を一人さまよっているみたいに。本当は生き延びるために死の錯覚を抱いたはずなのに、どうして目覚めるたびに私こそが死んでいるように感じてしまうんだろう。ただ生きているという事実のためだけに生きる。そんなのは本当の意味で生きているとは言えない。だから私はこの選抜に参加した。私が本当に願っていること、それは
Mid-sentence, she suddenly falls silent, and you know what that means? Time to back the fuck up.
小足り
Back in Death Delusion? Yeah, if she's back in Death Delusion, you should probably back the fuck up unless you wanna actually die. Hold up. Phone decided it wanted to, you know, start dying. I've never known parental love, but I completely understand fighting desperately for someone you love. To keep Lena alive, I'd give anything to. He sure would. If only we could have talked more. I leave the infirmary, switching places with Dada. After that, nothing special happened. Time passed quietly. Alice maintained perfect posture, motionless, clearly used to waiting like this. Meanwhile, I kept nodding off, fighting the constant waves of drowsiness. Wonder how the others are doing. The Chamber of Offering with Aeris and Silas should be fine. They're probably the most reliable people in this selection. Everyone else, though, is worrying. Speaking of Aeris. All this time she's been investigating the orphanage massacre from years ago. What lie could I craft to make her accept it willingly? Dada, what's happening in there? Despite my shout, Dada doesn't respond from inside. I immediately press my ear against the infirmary door, but hear nothing. I'm coming in, Dada! Kotari's lower legs, they're gone. Impossible. How did they do this? No, stay calm. Kotari's still alive. This is just a dismemberer's second stage. I need to find clues fast. For some reason, Dada's unconscious, unresponsive no matter how we call. Did the killer knock her out? What's this? There's significant blood on Dada's chin and chest, but she has no wounds. What happened here? This is just a standard medical sea angel from the infirmary. It's exactly 12 noon. Noon? What? It's noon. How did it get to be another day? These bloodied bandages, they must have been the ones that used to wrap Kotari's hands. But why undo them and toss them here? What's this pool of blood here? If Kotari's the only one injured, then that means her lower legs must have been severed here. But why drag her over just to do it in this spot? I mean, she wasn't kidding when she said they won't get involved. Kind of crazy that they literally just stand there and watch as somebody's like fucking killed. Next to legs, and another sea angel with its limbs cut off. How did the dismemberer even get into this locked room and leave that message without us noticing? She doesn't have bite marks. I remember Kotari's hands were still bandaged last time. Why are the wrappings undone now? Still not much blood. It cuts perfectly clean. Must have been done with a nano vibration blade. Same as the last believer case. No weapon left behind at the scene. Did you see what happened during the murder? I mean, I thought you said she's not dead yet. Is she dead or not? It's not here. How can it not be here? This makes no sense. Something that should be in this room. Why can't I find it anywhere? What's missing from this room? Well, the legs. How can they not be here? There's nowhere in this room to hide Kotari's lower legs. Could it be? Or Kotari's lower legs, actually. A terrifying possibility forms in my mind. Watch the door. Don't let anyone in. There's so much I want to ask Dada, but every second counts. I burned the infirmary scene into my memory. After confirming the door is locked, I rushed to the Chamber of Offering. It's noon. Did you see anyone or anything unusual? Iris, open that Chamber of Offering. Now. I need to check the alabaster box. Ooh, sorry. Years of knowing each other, Iris doesn't ask what happened. Am I having a nightmare? Why are Kotari's lower legs here? So the dismemberer moves like smoke through locked rooms, severed Kotari's lower legs, then placed them in the alabaster box? It is now. The time is now 12:05. Exactly noon. Positive. Wait, you mean... If it meant Kotari's severed lower legs would automatically be transported into the box at 12 sharp, then that's exactly what just happened. That's insane! Oh, whoops. Read the wrong thing. But it's okay. Oh, what are you doing here, Elian? I mean, while you're on watch, did this door ever open? So the Chamber of Offering has basically been sealed shut the entire time. And then what if someone stole the key from the dog's stomach? So, if someone could mimic your voice, they could control the dog. Why would I ever do that? My greatest wish is world peace, remember? How did the dismemberer manage to put Kotari's severed lower legs into the box? Anything happened while you were guarding the Chamber of Offering? But what? You didn't actually drink them all, did you? You really can't say no to her, huh? So you weren't stationed at the chamber the whole time? What are you doing here? He looked like he was sleepwalking. Considering his condition, that wasn't too surprising. What about the others? Where is everyone now? Figures. He's a detective. Must have some crazy stories. Wait, so those stories? Then why does it say Rousey's location is unknown? Didn't you deliver drinks to her? Sorry, I was looking. So, you never actually saw her. Oh, the sea angel pattern looks different from when we first got here. I mean, sure. Did anything happen while you were guarding the Chamber of Offering? Why bother doing that? I thought the proxy said those NPCs were neutral and wouldn't interfere. Anything else unusual happen? Stop talking like I'm already the killer. This room's barely different from when we locked it. I hate to think this, but this isn't humanly possible. The illogical scene leaves everyone speechless. And someone finds the body? Why tell us now, unless... Wait, someone's dead. Who? She bled out in the infirmary? Impossible. Her bleeding is so slow. That's why I came here first. Dada, you're awake? Did anyone enter the infirmary? And maybe Kotari's still alive. After all, no one could kill her. Even if she died, it should be an accident from blood loss. How did it come to this? We had 2 people guarding the room. Both locked rooms were perfect. How did the killer murder Kotari? Could the killer really be supernatural? The demon that devours human limbs and manifests in our world, the Dismemberer. It's soon? It's 12:10 now. I was only gone from the infirmary for 10 minutes. In just 10 minutes, they slipped past 2 sealed rooms and the guards watching over them. No matter how you look at it, that should have been impossible. Plus 10 min. Dada, what exactly happened in the infirmary? Why did you collapse? And why is there blood on your lips and chest? What do you mean you don't know? Are you sure you're not hiding something? Okay. Through severed limbs, a dismemberer shall appear. Alongside that line was the final stage at Sea Angel mark. Her death was carried out step by step, 3 deliberate stages. The Limb Reaper has completed its ritual at last. The nano vibration blade pierced her chest with surgical precision. Looks like that's the weapon that killed Kotari. No doubt about it, her heart was pierced clean through. But what really stands out is her expression. Why, after such a brutal death, would she be smiling in satisfaction? These clues, that's all? Still no idea how the Dismemberer pulled this off. Wow, so fancy. The council table. Oh, that's it! Oh wow. I thought we would actually get to do the second one, but I guess not. So, yeah, I didn't have anything else planned for after this. I didn't plan that far ahead. Yeah, I didn't plan that far ahead. Um, hmm. I think maybe I'll just end stream. Because like I said, I literally have nothing planned after this. I thought it'd be for like a little bit longer. Like we'd actually get to go through the second one. Then it ends, but I guess not. I know, this is like a really short stream. I feel kind of bad now. It's like, oh, well, how did I know there was only like an hour and a half left? I wouldn't have streamed it. Alright, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is such a weird end. It's like we were all buckled in for the ride and then it's like, oh, it's over. That's like such a weird spot to end at, actually. Like, would it have made more sense to like end after you finish like investigating Otari's dead body? Well, anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna end stream. See you guys tomorrow for Vampire Therapist and for more of the Choose Wisely Festival. Bye!